Hello and welcome to a combined day 9 and day 10 COVID update. This is, well, I forgot to do one yesterday and I've nearly forgot to do one tonight, so I'm doing it pretty much last thing at night before I go to bed. And I suppose that's a good thing. It means things haven't progressed and things aren't too exciting, so nothing major to report. In terms of official COVID symptoms, it is basically I've got I don't have I have the lack of smell. That's probably a bit weird way of saying it. Yeah, I still don't have the sense of smell in my nose, so I can't really smell anything. Can still taste but can't smell. In terms of other symptoms, I've still got a bit of a blocked nose, but I suppose that's neither here or there. One thing I have really noticed, and I wouldn't say it's really bothering me, but I've noticed it in a funny way, and I suppose hope it does disappear. But I'm struggling with word finding. I'm having conversations with people, and sometimes they're important calls. Sometimes it's just talking to my friends or whatever it might be, or just at home. But I'm struggling word finding. I know what to say. It almost feels like I've got MS, brain fog, and I'm sure anyone with MS will know what I mean when I talk about brain fog. But I mean, I have a little tip and method of exercise routine every morning that I do that helps me with brain fog. But for some reason, it's not helping with this. Um, with regards to my exercise routine, I suppose while I'm on the subject, I'll do a separate video about that, and it really helps, and it gets rid of the brain fog. But at the moment, I'm really struggling with it. So it's like a brain fog stroke word finding. Even while doing these videos over the last few days, just the most obvious thing to say has been difficult to say or difficult to remember, or even now I'm trying to find the right words to say and struggling with it. So I mean, hopefully it just goes away eventually once the COVID symptoms go as well. As I mentioned, I think today has been the Friday the 31st of July. I got tested, I self-isolated from Wednesday the 21st it was. I got tested on the 22nd and obviously confirmed on the 23rd. I was obviously previously self-isolating because my partner got a positive test. But yeah, so that's why it's, I suppose, day 9 and day 10 combined. I've still got to self-isolate for tomorrow as well. But yeah, kind of hoping the smell comes back soon. We'll see how it progresses. But to be honest, I mean, as long as it comes back eventually, I can't be so very lucky at this stage to say. I mean, you've noticed the symptoms I've had, and I've been very lucky compared to what we've seen in the news, the media, and friends, family, and people that we've spoke to. And I mean, I don't really need to go into detail. I mean, I feel very lucky to have only escaped so far with just losing my lack of smell and having slight blocked up nose, which is very small compared to others I've been through, and I really appreciate that. And I'm lucky that I've had both my vaccinations. As I've mentioned before, I had the Pfizer one, but I think both vaccinations are great because my wife had the AstraZeneca one. Her symptoms were slightly more profound. I mean, she doesn't have MS, but obviously I can see what the impact the symptoms were having on her. Um, and yeah, very lucky and privileged to have had the vaccination, and it looks like it's that's kept my COVID symptoms to a minimum and allowed me to almost, as I've said in other videos, I just feel like I'm living a normal, like I wouldn't realize I've got it if it hadn't been for the sense of smell. I'm kind of going about what I'd normally do. I'm physically capable of doing what I'd normally do, and obviously as being someone who's I suppose someone who uses a mobility scooter all the time and uses my upper body strength to transfer and move myself about, I'll notice even a slight drop in energy, but thankfully I've not had to go through that, and hoping I won't. But yeah, let's hope over the next day or so the smell returns, and well, the sense of smell returns, and then that'll be really good. If anyone has any questions or anything like that, feel free to put them in the comments or even message me directly on here on these social media platforms. I'm on pretty much most of them. You could contact, like, it's at Caslalgy or at Positive About MS. So I'll answer on both channels. But yeah, starting to ramble now, and it's getting very late. So hope you found it useful, and I'll hopefully do another update tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have some positive news about my smell. Okay, thanks, bye.